Good morning. Lafayette White here, the overseer here at Reset Faith Church. Just want to say thanks for joining me for our Monday morning reset. Today's Monday morning reset comes from Proverbs 4, verses 23 and 24. And I'd like to read that for you from the Message Bible. The Message Bible says, "Keep vigilant, watch over your heart. That's where life starts. Don't talk out of both sides of your mouth. Avoid careless banter, conversations, or teasing remarks, white lies, and gossip." When I thought about that, I just thought about, the theme of a generous heart. Understand something, your heart is the core or your sum total of who you really are, and is the place from which everything else flows. Every kind of giving begins in the heart. It flows out of your mouth and it extends to your hands. If your heart is not a giving heart, understand something, then what flows out of your mouth into your hands and extends to others, understand this, it can be tainted. Your heart is reflected in your attitude and in your conversation, which goes hand in hand. And it's reflected also in the attitude you speak, your attitude when you speak something, when you say something. And I know many times we've talked to people, we've said things to people, and they've said whether it's something kind or something nice or whatever was going on that was coming out of their mouths based on their facial expressions or things that were said and how they said it and the attitude in which they said it. The attitude many times in which you say something reflects what's really in your heart. And so many times you have to understand your attitude speaks. When you say something, your attitude is saying something, your body language says something. And so if you're a generous person in heart, that will be seen also in your attitude, which will also be heard through the words coming out of your mouths and be extended to your hands. Something will come out of your hands as well, and it will be extended not only from you, it'll extend to others also. The C clause of Luke 6:45 in the Passion Translation says this: "For the overflow of what's stored up in your heart will be seen in your fruit and will be heard in your words." Whatever's in your heart eventually comes out of your mouth. The real you. And I've heard people say, even recently, man, on television, on the internet, through the news, what I said wasn't really what I meant, or what I said and what I did really is not who I am. It's not really in my heart. You have to understand something. Please understand something, beloved. What comes out of you, most of the time, what comes out of you is really what's stored up on the inside of you. And what comes out of you is really the fruit of what's really in your heart. And so many times it will be seen. So it's not just also in your attitude, it's also in your words. So here's our reset moment. Generosity first starts with you and extends from you to others, and will be an expression of everything who you are, and it'll be an expression of everything that you say, and expressed in everything that you say and everything that you do. Your heart is your motivator. Your attitude is your communicator, and your mouth is your activator. So for out of the abundance of your heart, the Bible says your mouth will speak. Put good things in and understand good things will come out. If you put bad things in, bad things will come out. Understand this. Understand this is your responsibility to cultivate your heart so that you put good things in, allow yourself to meditate on the good things, and all that will come out of you are good things. Thanks for joining me for this Monday morning reset. Look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, keep living the reset life.